Hello and what's up YouTube? So today I just wanted to do a video, as you guys can tell, about how I do my drugstore powder routine. And basically the powders that I'm using in this video are from LA Colors, very drugstore in price, $2.99. You can get this at your local beauty supply store, even some Dollar Generals sell these, so they're very accessible. I know they have LA Colors also at Dollar Tree, and so they're very accessible brand, a very affordable brand, and I love them. So I wanted to share this with you guys. And also I used a Neutrogena skin clearing mineral powder. This is kind of like my everyday powder foundation routine, because most of the time on an everyday basis I'm wearing powder. When I do wear makeup, it's kind of like I wear liquids mostly towards the nighttime weekend when I'm going out, just because my skin is very weird as far as like, it's very acne prone. I have very acne prone skin, so as far as like always putting that liquid on, it got me in a lot of trouble in the past. So I kind of just stick to powders for now, and it really changed my skin. It really does my skin justice. You probably won't tell once you see me with no makeup on, because I have a lot of acne scarring. So also comment down below something that you guys use to get rid of dark marks on your face, because I have a lot of acne scarring from old pimples and bumps, which I really hate. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and comment below what other things you would like to see, and thanks so much for watching. Okay, what I start with is, since it's daytime, I put on my Cetaphil oral oil control moisturizer, and this has SPF in there, so that's why I put this bad boy on during the day, so it can block the SPF. But if it's at night, I just use a regular moisturizer that doesn't have anything in there. For my face, I'm going to put on my Rimmel Stay Matte primer, and I love this primer. I love this primer with powders. I love this primer with liquid. This is the best drugstore primer. I will say on this, it doesn't keep you matte. So if you expect to be just matte as powder, it's not going to keep you that way. For me, it controls the oil, and so when oil does come through, it's kind of like a natural highlighting way, and it just makes you just look like glowy, like I'm about to have a baby glow. And you know, there's only one way you can get that kind of glow. So I'm gonna pop this on my T-zone and just give it a nice big, oh gosh, and just press it into my skin just to make sure that it's in there. And I like to do it especially right here and on my chin. I just use what's left on my chin, because those are the places where my pores are the hugest. And but actually I've been doing something that has been minimizing my pores, but this is where my pores are the hugest. So you know, the most oil is going to come out on those places. While what I do next is I let that sit, I let it cook, and I do my brows next. So I'm just gonna go do my brows and I'm gonna come back. Okay, so I just did a little like quick fill into my brows, nothing serious, just because I'm going to the salon today, so there's no real big reason to look like you're gonna, yeah. So as you can see, I have a lot of acne scarring. Like I just broke out, and so I have a lot of acne scarring and a lot of dark circling. So with powder, you can't like with foundation, regular liquid, you know, you put it on and then afterward you go and do your concealer. Well, with powder, you can't do that or else you'll look like a cake McAche. I don't even know what I just said. So I put on my concealers first, and I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This one is in Pure Beige. And then I also use the Ruby Kisses Pure Mineral Concealer, and this one is in medium. And I really like this concealer. So I just put on a little bit, and these, they give a little highlight effect. And so it's really nice. So I just pop that under my eyes, get a little bit of Ruby Kisses under there. Just get my ring finger and I just pat it out under there. And it's looking like really reflected off this light here, but it's really not that bright. Kind of it there. And then I take a little bit of a darker concealer, and this is medium beige, and it's like literally like a hair darker than Pure Beige. And this is where I go on my face and conceal whatever marks are on my face. Get that redness around my nose. And that's kind of like it. And I just kind of, with these, I'll use a brush, kind of pat it in. Now I'm all concealed, and you can see that that looks like 10 times better than what it looked like before. And so now I just get a lighter powder, and this is the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder, and the color is Natural Beige. And as you can tell, I loved this powder. And so this one is just a little bit lighter. I have this foundation brush, and I just go in there and I set my under eye. And you see how it kind of brings it down to a regular person's level. Because like I said, even though it is lighter than my skin, it's not that light like where it like highlights your skin. It just gives you kind of like a little natural highlight, a little natural powder highlight, as natural as you can go. So I use the LA Colors Twisted Almond, which I realized that in my haul video I got this mixed up with LA Girls when this is LA Colors. I really wish that they would just like bridge the two brands together. But on my face, I used to use this CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous powder, and this one is in Deep, which it's a little bit too dark for me right now, but in the summer, I'm telling you, like, this powder would be great. I love this powder. It's a really, really good powder. I get the Toasted Almond. You can use it with a sponge. I use a brush, and basically I just get this brush, and this brush came from H-E-B. If you have H-E-B in your area, I suggest you go and get this brush. I really love this brush. I actually went to Austin, Texas, and I picked this brush up from the H-E-B there because there's no H-E-Bs here, and it's a really good brush actually. I really like it. And basically what I do is just certain areas you just get in and this powder is a little bit darker than my skin is now, but I still really like it. It's a still smooth, even powder. And that brush will also give you a lot fuller coverage than a brush, like a regular brush like this. Okay, and that's it. Like, that's all you do as far as your face goes. So next, what I do is, I'm a daily contour person. I'm a daily bronzer girl, like every day. But I also get the LA Colors mineral powder, and this one is in Toffee. And I think we talked about this, how it's just a little bit too dark for me. And so I just grab it and use it as a contour, and I just use it in those areas where we want to sink in just a tad. So you see that? Step I do is I get a little bit of a setting spray, and I made my own DIY setting spray. And don't worry, there's going to be another video coming up in a little bit showing you how I made this DIY setting spray. But I made my own DIY setting spray, or you can use one of your own. And it just kind of gives you a little bit, it breaks up that powder and kind of makes it settle really nicely into your skin, and I love that. So okay guys, so this is the final look, so to speak. I just finished all my makeup. I added a little bit of the Wet n Wild Heather Silk blush. Normally I don't really apply blush too much on like an everyday basis, so but I just kind of like added a little bit just for the tutorial sake, and usually this is kind of like what I do on an everyday basis. I kind of only wear liquids at night, or if I'm going somewhere like really important or prestigious, and I really don't pay attention to lip color either. I just keep it trill with some Blistex lip balm, chapstick, whatever you want to call it, and I'm ready for the day. Okay, so up next, I actually have a few videos coming up next. Be looking out to see how to make your own DIY setting spray, and also a couple of others. I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup routine, and like as far as eye makeup. Comment down below your favorite drugstore powders, and I'll probably give them a try and tell you how I like them. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.